We have a very special guest tonight, our Chancellor, Chancellor Carol Folt. Chancellor Folt has led our university since 2013, and she is a strong supporter of GSDI. Some of our symposium attendees and guests tonight from Kenya met Chancellor Folt when she attended and worked with Gina this summer in Nairobi. So you will be able to refamiliarize yourself and reacquaint yourself. Chancellor Folt is helping to transform Carolina into a global university, and she advocates for programs that address critical social issues, including poverty, unemployment, and access to health care. As Dean of the School of Social Work, I count my blessings every day that I work under the leadership of such an inspirational, capable, and compassionate person as Chancellor Carol Folt. She's warm and engaging and leads by example. Her leadership is a testament to Carolina as the university of the public and for the public, which is a core pillar in the university's strategic framework. I am thrilled that she's here tonight. Please join me in welcoming our Chancellor, Chancellor Carol Folt.
Thank you so much. That was such a lovely introduction. So I want to make sure you really will continue to eat your meal when I'm speaking. But it is just fantastic to be here. And I was thinking, how could I follow those dancers? Wow, they're amazing. But I love it because that kind of energy that you see in the dancers is what we see on the campus every day, that energy of our students, and it's something that's so important. This is a real pleasure for me to be here. This is just absolutely pleasure. I'm here because I believe in this so much. I feel so honored to be here. I had a chance to be with Gina and Rain when we were in Kenya and was just really moved so much by what can be accomplished with this new institute. So I just want to talk a little bit about that, and thank you all for being here. So you had heard we've been doing these big planning exercises at the university, and anyone that's been in a university knows that that's a big deal when a university decides to say, what do we really stand for? And probably more than 3 years went into people talking about what mattered to them. And it turned out to be one of the easiest things we've ever done, because we found that everybody believed in the two most important fundamental things that would make this university special. And one of them, as you heard Gary say, was a dedication to be of the public and for the public. And I like the way someone said, talked about that, of the public, for the public is really of people and for people. Okay, so hold on to that and start thinking about this institute we're talking about today, of people and for people. It doesn't get more real than what we're talking about today. The other pillar, the unifying principle that people had, was that at the heart of what we do had to be innovation. You know, that you couldn't stop thinking about how to make it better. It was about innovating and making innovation fundamental to everything you do. And again, think about what we're celebrating today. We have a new program, Global Social Development Innovations, how to take these best practices, develop them, and take them right out to people, for people. And for us, that global perspective that allows us to be part of a global world and a global community is so important and very meaningful for us here. When tomorrow's our birthday. So this is a pre-birthday party. This university's birthday is tomorrow, 224th birthday. And so you heard this is the first, not state, this is the first public university in America. And when you think about that, that's really important because as a country, we sort of put our marker in what it means to be public. And to be public really, I believe, means that you have a mission that is uniquely facing of and for people and doing things to make sure that of and for people, the best things happen. Not the cookie cutter things, not the last things that you think of. That's where the best things, you bring your best thoughts in that way. So I think about all that, and I'm thinking about what we're celebrating tomorrow, and I feel like what a great night before the birthday party to be part of this wonderful launch. And so I'm just really excited about it. It hits so many of the things that matter. I love the way it's talking about interventions that researchers are creating that are both technical and behavior that can translate billions of lives. But the piece about it that's also very movingful, it's all about partnerships. This isn't one person sitting around in a room thinking about how to do something and then telling people. This is about people working with people in the places where these interventions have to take place and bringing them to life based on that beautiful, deep, respectful partnership. And I learned about that when I was in Africa, where I was able to go to Zambia, and I see some of my friends here who are there, and I went to Malawi to see the things that were going on here, and then had a chance to go to Kenya and learn about what GSDI was going to do, and also what we were doing in Kibera. I mean, it's very easy when you're in Africa to spout out all the facts, the poverty levels, the things like that. But when you're there, you see the beauty, you see the colorful nature, you see the incredible generosity of the people there, and you see the hopes for the future there. And that's not something you can see unless you're right there in that place. And when I saw all that and I was listening to the dreams of this amazing institute, again, it was really a way to say, this is what we need to do. There is just no doubt that bringing people together in this wonderful group here and beyond can make such a big influence on people's lives, but can build on the incredible capacity in Africa that is existing right there, right now, ready to burst forward. And so that was another really exciting part about it. I know that it's going to be successful because I know Gina. And she is she's a game changer. And I think that is really fun. It was something that we all noticed. We had a wonderful dinner that she had arranged for us when we were in Nairobi. And first you walk in and you see blue and white balloons, Carolina blue and Carolina white balloons right there, which I thought was really great. And I'd been earlier that day to see Carolina at Kibera, which is a wonderful clinic, works in partnership and has amazing programs, including women's empowerment programs. And I noticed that they had painted all their walls Carolina blue too. So we are alive and well over there. But at that event, the ambassador from Kenya showed up. And he was wonderful. I had a chance to really talk to him. And he came because he said he could have been, just think of how many places he could have been. And he was sitting in that hotel with us that night, listening to the dreams of this. That was really wonderful, and it was a very honest tribute to what can accomplish here. And he talked a lot about how meaningful this was and his own dreams for development there. You had such amazing close friends, people who had already dedicated, but maybe my favorite story of all was that we had the Zambian High Commissioner to Kenya who was there, an amazing person, Brenda Muntembe, and we refer to her as Your Excellency, as a matter of fact, who's quite, holds this wonderful position. And she's so excited, but then she also revealed to us that she was Gina's bridesmaid at her wedding. So you are connected. You are absolutely connected. But I think that's wonderful. I know this is going to be very successful. I think what you're trying to do, the principles, the interdisciplinary, the fact that you want to see yourself be a force multiplier, how to take good things and make them even better and bigger. It's data-driven with outcomes and planning. And it's working on ethics and effective, sustainable development. I mean, I could do a whole buzz card with those words. But what's good about it is they're very real. They are the actual words that are being made real with this type of a program, and what I know that you are going to hold yourself to that kind of standard. And so we're here to help. It couldn't be better placed than in this school. I think you've made such a strong case, but your school makes that case every day, that when you're in a university that's trying to be oven for the public and do innovative things, this is a school where there isn't a single thing that happens here. I really believe that is not exactly at the heart of our mission. And so I'd just love to see all the members of the school who are here. Could you raise your hands, and we can say hello to all of you. Thank you. It's great to have all of you here. How about the Kenya delegation? Where is that are people that I might have met there, Gina? Are people here? Oh, there. Hello. Good to see you again. And how about and so everyone who's a visitor to UNC Chapel Hill, can we see all of you to raise your hands? Thank you and welcome. It's wonderful to have you here. It's going to be exciting ahead, and I look forward to learning more and watching and helping in the coming months and years as this really does launch and bring things forward. It's also great to see Michael Sheridan here, who's here to be the speaker, who I will move over and let come forward in a few minutes after a few more events. But we were just sharing how wonderful it is to see him here, and he, of course, knows Holden Thorpe, someone who is very, very close to the hearts of people here, too. So it was great to catch up and learn a little bit more about what he's doing at Washington University. So thanks for being here, and it's wonderful to have a chance to say hello. And congratulations, Gina, and hi, Rain. It's good to see you. Thanks, everybody.